このわしに永遠の若さをくだされ。地球改造を急がせろ。
Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So we have the newest Dokkan Fest exclusive. Lord Slug is here. Lord Slug, Lord Slug. His domain does definitely look pretty cool. This is actually going to be a decent opening rotation for us. Let's... Damn, you want to know what sucks though? Is that link-wise... Yeah, this would be a crazy turn, but we do want to put Lord Slug in front of these attacks right here. So let's just get Lord Slug in here. Lord Slug builds up as he attacks, and as he... Well, when he gets hit, we'll get a scouter from him getting hit a bunch of times. But as he attacks, he builds up. Finally, we got the legendary character that builds defense, not by getting hit, but by attacking. So... You know, if we're in a really nasty fight, what we can do is we can, again, go into one of these really nasty fights, Lord Slug in potentially like slot 2 or slot 3 or something like that, and let the boy build up a little bit before potentially putting him in slot 1. Alright, so let's see. So Slug builds up damage and defense as he attacks. Alright, I think that this super attack effect right here, what they do is they do lower your defense a little bit. But I don't, yeah, just a defensive debuff, not a big deal. 7 million we're at right there? Okay. I believe Slug has to do 4 attacks in order to fully build up his stats. Okay, so there's a second one. And it's only attacks to build up Slug's stats, too. Like, he doesn't actually have to super, which is really good. There's another one, perfect. I believe he gets... Yeah, so this is the Hidden Potential System additional super right there. That was the third one. He has 1 built-in additional, which is a high chance to super, which we got. And then he could also do the Hidden Potential System additional super. Decent starting turn right there. Now, one other thing I should point out, with the domain up, Slug is going to heal at the end of the turn. And Slug also heals at the end of the turn if our HP is below 66%. So Slug is going to be healing quite a bit consistently, which is going to be very, very good. And then remember, this character is a demonic power support type character. So they're giving support to Slug. And they're supering 500 times immediately. They don't hit very hard, but it still is interesting to see them super 500 million times over and over and over. Alright, now Slug's team itself, by the way, I mean, we should really point out how juiced of a team this is. Demonic Power, Inhuman Deeds, and Movie Boss. I mean, Demonic Power, they were pretty, lenient with this, because basically all Gohans are on it. It's going to be any Gohan that was trained by Piccolo. And it's like, guess what? That's every single Gohan ever. The only Gohan who might not be on here would be that rare Saiyan Saga Gohan. I'm just curious. Is he maybe not on here? I don't see him. The Gohan that headbutts Raditz is the one I'm talking about. That might be like the only Gohan who's not actually on this category, because that's Gohan not having been trained by Piccolo. That's it. So it would literally need to be like episode 1 of DBZ in order for him not to be on it. So yeah, this team is going to be good. Janemba's on Movie Bosses. Boo, of course, is on Demonic Power. So we're going to be able to see a lot of good stuff right here. All right, what are we looking like? 271 right there. Link-wise, we have some really good stuff, by the way, with Lord Slug. So he has, what is it? Demonic... what is that called? That's Demonic Ways. Yeah, not many characters have that. Demonic Ways, Metamorphosis, Namekian, Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, Nightmare, and Fierce Battle. So Slug's link set is very good. It's his link set and categories are going to allow him to be a nice bridge character. He seems solid. Lord Slug is not like, oh my god, like he's busting down the door of like top 10 or something like that. Like, no, but he does seem to me to actually be pretty good. I think with his links and stuff like that, the only place where I think Lord Slug right now, I'm not dying to run him, would be on a team with Int Broly. But, like, Int Broly is pretty damn greedy. Like, if we're going to ever run Int LR Broly, it needs to be a full uncontrollable power rotation. We need to be able to make sure that the domain slot is clear for him, right? Again, he's, like, the greediest unit in Dokkan right now. But, like, Slug... If we run, like, movie bosses, Slug will be perfect for that. Slug is going to work well with Cellmax. Slug is going to work well with Janemba. All these types of characters. I guess the one thing, though... Let me pull up his category again. The Demonic Power category. Because in order to pop Slug's intro, which it's very important that is up, by the way, you need 3 or more Demonic Power category allies on the team. So let's say we're running, like, double LR Tech Broly. Oh, speaking of, there's Tech Broly's intro right there, okay. Alright, so let's say we're running double Tech Broly. Let me take a look at his, the category again. Do we have the Scouter up yet? Did we take 5 hits? Because when Slug gets hit 5 times, he gets a Scouter. We did, so we could see it. What's his defense looking like? 755? Remember, he has 66% damage reduction. We did, he's not even fully built up, but we did triple super. Is Vegeta supering in slot 1? Vegeta is the one that hits pretty hard. He's not. Gohan is, though. I'm curious. I'm going to put Slug in front of that so we could see. Gohan will hit Slug pretty hard. Because, you know, class disadvantage, type disadvantage, all that. All right, now again, let's take a look at category, the Demonic Power category. So, is it 3 or another 3? Another 3 or more. So, Slug himself does not count. If we're running movie bosses... we probably wouldn't have his intro. Hirudegarn is on it. Okay. But, like, that's... Huh. Garlic Jr., if he gets... remember, Garlic Jr. currently, that's not a movie boss's version, but Garlic Jr. would work well as well. Yeah, so just straight up movie bosses... We don't have a ton of Demonic Power movie boss characters. So it is, so Slug, he is going to work best by far on his own team then, is what that means. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. I do think Slug, he needs his intro. So his intro, I mean, look at this, man. So he activates the intro, 200% attack, 33% damage reduction for the rest of the fight. And then his domain pops for 3 turns. When there's another 3 or more Demonic Power category allies on the team. That's the only thing. Slug, I feel like, is going to need that intro. Like, you need his intro up to get him that permanent damage reduction and do 200% attack. We link up decently with Hirudegarn. Big Bad Bosses, Nightmare, Fierce Battle. Alright, let's see. I'm curious how this damage is going to look. So remember, we have 66% damage reduction. Double digits. Now, these guys don't hit the hardest, but still, I appreciate just the cold-blooded double digits. We did get sealed, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait, no. I just realized I was concerned about Lord Slug, but the other Lord Slug... Well, I guess there's no way to know. Like, the second Lord Slug... Yeah, wait a minute. Is this... Hurrigan, please. Oh, we're going to get value from the heal. Watch our HP. Does second Lord Slug's intro play? Oh, there it goes. What do you guys think of that? So his intro... Like, I feel like his intro... Like, this Lord Slug, his intro just played. So, fight starts. We have 2 Lord Slugs on the team. One of them is not going to have the extra damage reduction up for a little bit, I think. That potentially could be a concern. Let's pop Lord Slugs active. This is nothing super crazy as far as I'm aware. But, I mean, it allows... The condition is good, I guess. So, this is, what is Darkness Blaster or something like that? We could do this if HP is 60% or below, or 4th turn from the start of battle, which it is. Temporarily increase attack by a large amount, and then ultimate damage to the enemy. So, like, this isn't the craziest. I guess we could pop this, and it'll get us closer to fully building him up, though, which is the big thing. Alright, so there was Slug's attack, sure. This is a really disgusting turn for Slug, by the way. We have the domain up. Now, remember, the domain is giving 15% attack and defense to demonic power, by the way. Link-wise, we're looking good. Everything except for Namekian. I mean, this is as good as it gets. By the way, Janemba is probably the best... Well, nah, I would say I do like Tech Broly a little bit better than LR Janemba. But, I mean, we have Tech Broly, we have LR Janemba. Team's looking good. This ban unit definitely looks pretty good as well. All right, let's see. All right, Lord Slug. Daddy Slug, show us what you got. I think I like Slug. I like the villain increase. The only thing I would say, I feel like they maybe could have given Slug... Well, I guess his domain does count as support, huh? As long as the domain is up 15% attack and defense for all allies. Yeah. But, like, that's the one thing, is, like, maybe just, like, you know, like, 2 key, 20% attack and defense, something like that. Like, I feel like Slug's additional normal, of course. I feel like Slug's design to me feels like he's going to be, like, a really solid slot 2 or slot 3 character. What's really good about him is he's going to be an elite linking character, big bad bosses, metamorphosis, a lot of this shit. We're going to be able to run him on these teams, and he's going to help, like, Janemba or Cell Max or some of these characters look pretty good. Yeah, we saw his Scouter. We've got him fully built up. We've seen his additionals. He's got the damage reduction, the domain, everything. The one thing I do just want to do, I kind of feel like we've sort of seen a lot of what Slug has to offer. Let's do another turn or two. I think I'm just going to do one quick run where I just want to set it up to where we pop in Broly's active turn 1, pop his domain, and then I want to see with both Lord Slugs, like, in the second turn. I think the answer is obviously going to be that he's not going to be able to pop the intro, but I just want to see that with my own eyes, is what we're going to do here. Let's go ahead and drop this. Just, you know, do this, make sure he's fully built up. Let's pop it. I'm going to transform Buhan as well. Yeah, so another good team for Buhan, by the way. I think LR Buhan, I mean, he should be fairly effective on here for sure. Alright, so Link-wise, Metamorphosis, Nightmare, Big Bad Bosses, and Fierce Battle all activated for Goat Slug. Alright, let's hit that. Now, if what is it? It's like Earth Covered in Clouds or something like that is the domain name. Yeah, I want to say, what is the domain name? Earth shrouded in clouds. So when that is up, Slug does give all allies 2 key. But, I mean, it's not the crazy... I mean, it's just 2 key, right? But, I mean, I guess it's something. I did say I'd like him to be a support. I mean, that's at least a little bit. Lord Slug. Goat Slug. Very interesting, very interesting. Alright, let's drop this. Alright, let's see what Slug gives us right here. 22? The kid has 66% damage reduction right here, by the way. And remember, when he supers, he gets 30% defense as well. So, I feel like I'm going to go hit him with some additional super. We got a triple super. Nice. I feel like I'm probably going to go full dodge on him, but I should mention the one thing Slug does not have is super effective against all types or crits. Doesn't have it. So, like, I guess the argument does exist to give him crits. Like, let's say we're fighting Goku and Frieza. Like, those 20 million attack stats aren't going to mean anything unless we're critting to damage Goku and Frieza. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to do this as our last turn for now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut and I'm going to come back. Again, just what I want to see is in Broly turn 1, pop in the domain, and then I'm now certain that Slug will not then be able to pop his domain. So domain shenanigans, I guess potentially, are a threat to Slug. Remember, characters that have a domain or characters that have a standby can be aged out quick, unfortunately. It's just like a natural aging progression thing that's going to happen. Unfortunately, again. But it is what it is. Alright, Goat Slug. 20 million again. Goat Slug. Big bad bosses. I'm just thinking about a lot of the stuff. I like him. I think that 66% damage reduction will help out. How good is the Scouter gonna be? There's some fights where it could be super good. Fights where it would really help, actually, Janemba and Gogeta. I mean, we're obviously not gonna have it up for that. Okay, here's the super elite turn again. I do want him in between both. Yeah, this is a really good turn. But no demonic power. Damn, 1 million right there. Holy shit. Alright, let's go. I'm going to intentionally hold back because I don't want Buhan to kill, obviously. Alright, this turn right here, and then I'm going to do that thing where we int Broly's domain and just show that slope. So, yeah, domain concerns. So, like, I don't know. If we talk about, like, Dokkan Fest Vegeta, who just came out. I mean, I don't know. I guess Slug and Vegeta, it's like they both will sit in slot 2, could have defensive mechanics, although Slug's damage reduction is higher. But Vegeta does have dodge, which Slug does not have. Scouter could be good against 17 and Golden Frieza, I guess, or Bulma. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to doing the long video for Slug and kind of like seeing like what setup we use and how he's gonna fare against a bunch of these bosses. Like we run these teams though that's gonna have like Janemba and like, you know, potentially like Cell Max and Buhan and stuff like that. Like these like big bad bosses centric lineups that Slug's gonna be able to run. That shit I think is gonna work really, really damn good. I like Slug so far. Alright, guys, here's just what I wanted to see. Okay, so remember, Slug does need that intro up. Very important. Because, again, as part of his intro, he gets permanent 200% attack, permanent 33% damage reduction, and then obviously the domain activates as part of his intro. So what we're going to do is I'm going to toss this. So Broly is going to do this. We're fighting a Goku family enemy, so we're able to actually use it quickly right here. We'll drop this. Broly's domain is going to come out now. So now Broly's domain is up. So what I want to see is, does Lord Slug, does his intro... I can't believe Broly didn't kill right there. What? Okay. But does Lord Slug's intro play? I know that the answer is no, but I still want to test it out. Anyway. Y'all get it. And if you say you don't get it, yes, you fucking do. Okay? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Alright, guys, but let me know what you guys think of Lord Slug. It feels like he's oh, there we go. Feels like he's somewhere in the mix with a lot of these TURs. I don't think Slug is like, you know, Super Saiyan 3 Goku level or Fat Boo or something like that. But, I mean, I do feel like it's going to be a lot easier to run. Like, Slug's team is going to be a buzzsaw. Whereas, like, Vegeta's team, I feel like a lot of shit could go bad at a lot of times. It does pop. No, it does. So, the domain shit, it doesn't matter. And it's not a problem at all. Oh, man. Okay, that matters, again, a lot. Because it gives them 200% permanent attack and 33% permanent damage reduction. Wow, chat, that's huge. There we go. Okay. Slug is better than I thought he was then. If his intro will proc, even if someone else's domain is up. That's huge. And then I guess what's going to happen is the second Broly's domain wears out, Slug's domain is going to auto-pop. Slug is better than I thought then. The fact that we could not, like, he still gets his intro up, which is the important part, even if someone else's domain is up, is huge. Let me know what you guys think, but that does make me like Slug a lot better. Damn, that's good. Yeah, Lord Slug. Finally! We've been waiting. They gave it to us. Goat Slug.